There are several ways to create drawings for design table-driven parts that contain multiple configurations. Deciding which is best really depends on what you want the end result to be. Do you need a separate drawing view for each configuration? Or do you need entirely separate drawing files? Perhaps you manufacture components in various sizes and your drawing is for use in a catalog. Let's take a look at a couple of these scenarios. First, let's take a look at how to quickly create a separate drawing file for each configuration. Once a drawing is complete and saved, create a copy of the file by performing a File Save As. Give the new drawing file a new name and save. Next, select all of the drawing views in the Feature Manager. Right-click one of the selected views and select Properties. This brings up the Drawing View Properties dialog box. Change to the appropriate configuration and click OK. The new configuration is now shown in each view that was selected. If instead of creating separate drawing files, you simply need to create separate views for each configuration, copy and paste works quite well. Select a view that's already annotated, copy it using Ctrl-C or the Edit Copy drop-down menu, and then paste it on the same sheet or a new sheet. Once the view is placed, right-click on it to access its properties and select the appropriate configuration. Now, the final method we'll cover for documenting parts with multiple configurations works well if your goal is to create a catalog-style drawing that includes a dimension table. I have a drawing that includes the view or views that'll be in the catalog. Before inserting the dimension table, let's take a look at the part file itself. You can see that the part includes a design table. This is the same table that'll be shown in the drawing. Because of this, the formatting of the table is important. I'll edit the table and make some changes. First, I'll delete the default name of the table. I'll use this row to establish variable names for the configured dimensions. We'll see in a moment how these variables will be associated with the drawing view. To make the table look better, I'll make the variables bold and establish a grid for the table. Remember that everything seen here will be displayed in the drawing. I don't want the dimension syntax to be shown, so I'll hide the entire second row. Remember to hide the row and not delete it. Deleting it will break your design table. The viewable area is also important. The overall size of this view will be the same in the drawing. I'll make the view smaller by dragging the borders. I want to eliminate empty cells in the view and leave only the contents of the table showing. The table is ready now, so I'll click outside the table and return to the drawing. With the table ready, I'll right-click the drawing view, select Table, and then Design Tables. This brings up the design table exactly as I've defined it. All that remains now is to tie the variable names to the relevant dimensions. This is done by selecting each dimension and overriding the dimension value with a variable name. SolidWorks will issue a warning when you override a dimension value. Click OK to continue. Once all dimensions have been replaced, your catalog-style drawing is complete.